Hi guys, so I want to come back and finish filming from my last video that I did upload. What happened was when I was filming the video, it ended up cutting short, so I had to just say part one to get something up on the channel. So I want to finish wrapping up it for you guys. So I think where I stopped off at, I was telling you guys about the situation with the job, and I was letting you guys know like that in the midst of everything, he ended up losing his job. In the process of losing his job, and he was like I told you guys, he was like, well, I don't give a fuck. I get another job. It is what it is. And like I told you guys, like me growing up was different for me. So growing up, my father died when I was young. He was a good man. So it forced my mom to be a single parent. And my mom was that type of parent, was like, you gotta get out there. You gotta work. You gotta go to school. You gotta do what's best for you. You gotta grind. You gotta just make it happen. So being with somebody don't have that stable mindset, and I have that. That was a big flaw for me, because at the end of the day, like my job, I hate it sometimes, but at the end of the day, I do what I gotta do because I gotta work hard. I gotta pay my bills, so I put all that shit aside and go there, do what I gotta do and get the fuck up out of there. So him being like that was a flaw to me. And like I just said in my last video, like God can change people can change, but like I just said, was in a person. And certain things that he did, I just didn't agree with, because I'm gonna say this, and like I was talking to my friend, that a lot of women are out here settling just to have somebody to lay up with, just to have somebody to claim. And at the end of the day, I'm not gonna settle for less than what I deserve. And I stay on God's will until my time come. You know what? Sometimes I do get frustrated, like, okay, God, when is my time gonna come? I feel like that I'm a good catch. I feel like I'm a good woman. Like, it's not, I think sometimes it's not gonna happen for me. And I know a lot of women out there have that thought, like, I feel like I'm a good woman. I feel like I'm doing everything right. Like, why a good man haven't came my way. But what I came to a conclusion is that it's called season. Everybody have a season to make transitions in their life. Some seasons you're gonna go through, you're gonna be changing job. Some seasons you're gonna go through, moving, different things, different opportunities, certain things that happen. Sometimes we have our season, to be single. And like right now, I just think God is have me in a season where where I'm single. I have to focus on him and focus on getting my shit together. Because a lot of women always say, I want a good man, I want this. And sometimes we don't be ready. Like, we can say one thing and then do another. Like, God know our true heart. What we really, like, he know when we're really ready and when we're really tired. Just like when we deal with a man that's not shit, that's putting us through all that shit, and then they hurt us one minute. We like, no, fuck him, I don't want to be with him. Then the next minute, we right back with him. And when it's time to move, when it's over with, it's over. So it's like, God know our true heart. So in the end of the day, sometimes I get frustrated, like, okay, when my time gonna come? When, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna have love again. I just be like, okay, I have all those feelings, but at the end of the day, I just keep my faith and knowing that God has me, because one thing I can say about their relationship, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the best thing that I can say about that, like, how you in a relationship with a person and you guys have sex, you get physical, you do all these things, and it be so hard to move on for a person because you grow attached to that person. A lot of feelings that come across you being sexual with that person and all that. It's like you create feelings that's not even really there. So one thing I can say that about me being settled, the positive about that situation, is that I was able to move on easily, because I took sex off the table, and it was able to not create certain feelings that really wasn't even there. It didn't cause me to get attached to him. It didn't cause none of that. So I was able to depart from him, but I missed him. I thought about him, but it was more easy for me to walk away because I left sex off the table. And that's a good thing. That's one thing I can say about this situation, that it's when you take sex off the table, it's easy to walk away from a person. Sometimes we have sex with a person and then we create all these fucking lust, these feelings, and we fucking get attached to these people that really not even meant for to be in our life for that a long period of time. So it was that's one thing I can really say that I got out the situation, that I can date someone without being physical with them, because sex was a very big thing in my life, and I know a lot of women can relate. Like, sex, you create all these feelings come across you that you fantasize about doing all these sexual things to that person. Like I said in the last video, it's a good thing. You want to know that you can be, you can be sexually with this person and, fantasize about all these things. That's a good thing. You don't want to be with nobody you're not sexually attracted to them. So that's one thing I can say that, I know I'm all over the place. I want to get so much out, but it's a good thing that I was able to walk away easily, because I didn't, we didn't fornicate, we didn't have sex. It's like we dated, we went out on dates, we kissed, that's cool. I ain't gonna try to act like I was like no kissing to marriage and all that. I didn't take it that far. We did kiss, we made out, but we didn't go far as trying to, intercourse, because he respected that I'm celibate. But we got in a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, we got in a lot of arguments, because, you get in an argument with a person, y'all have sex, y'all make up. No, it was like argument. We had to talk about every fucking situation. It was like frustrating, because usually you make up sex, everything good, but it's like we had to talk about everything. And it's a good thing, because it allowed me to get to know who he really was. So instead of just see how he'll react if we have a situation, see how he react if we, if things get really devastated. And it proved that he wasn't the man for me. And it's okay, because in a day, like, I get frustrated, like I said, but in a day, I'm just trying to stay strong and just keep my faith and knowing that God got me. And it's not easy, but every day I'm just praying, and every day I'm trying to be right. And, a lot of and I know, ladies, it get frustrating that we be like, okay, what the fuck, when it's gonna happen, but like I said, when you do better, you know better. And like they said, when you do different, you get different results. So, guys, we just gotta keep our faith moving with God, and just knowing that God got us, guys. And like I just said, like, I'm 27 years old, I live alone, I don't have no kids, so it get lonely sometimes, and I get frustrated. And some days I'll be in here breaking down like, oh my fucking God, like, I just don't believe it's gonna happen for me. But that's the devil attacking me. So I just know that God got me, because God have done so much in my life and made me humble and made me the person I am today. So that's what keeping my faith alive, and knowing that God has me, and know this is not my season. And sometimes God's preparing you for the person that's for you, because like I said, God know our true heart. So sometimes, God has to steal certain things in us, build us up, for us to be able to acknowledge that good man. Because a lot of women, we bypass these good men over these no good ass, flashy ass dude. So sometimes God have to continue building you, working on you, and getting your mind right, your body right, your everything right for that man. And also, he working on that man to be the best man for you. And I truly believe that. That's why I said we just gotta just know that God has us. Even though sometimes when we feel like that's not gonna happen for us, when our season come, that's a good thing. And it's just not about the ring. It ain't about that I want to get married, just that I want to have what I want to have, establish a friendship. And establish friendship, and then come love, and then come marriage. It's not that I just want to like, woo, just let's get married. That ain't what I want, because honestly, I could have got married twice. But those men wasn't for me. So what I need to do is be in God's will, and then everything that I desire is all going to fall in place. The ring, cool. Everyone want to get married, but at the end of the day, that's not my top priority. It's just having true love, and then everything else come away. Because a lot of people jump into marriage, but then they fucking divorce 3 months later. No, take your time to know that person, fall in love with that person. And that's the best thing about being celibate, that you get to see the true person, the true you, the true person. And that's what that's, even though that's my first time dating somebody celibate, and it was an easy thing because I was able to walk away, number one. Second, move on quickly. And third, and I'm okay right now. So that's the best thing I can say about it. So I just want to come back and do this video for you guys, to get you guys an update on how I'm feeling, how I'm living, and I'm blessed and I'm happy. I have my moments, but I'm keeping my faith knowing that God got me. So if you guys want me to do another video, I definitely upload something. I'm kind of liking this little YouTube thing. It's pretty cool. So you guys let me know. I can definitely do some more videos. I got more to talk about. So you guys have a blessed day. Give glory to God. And ladies and gentlemen, knowing that God got us. Walk by faith, not by sight. All right, y'all.